90.5 megahertz. Good evening. Today is Friday, January 31, 2025. Pleasant welcome to Maggie News Flow. Maggie News Flow captures major happening in Liberia, Africa, and the rest of our one world. It is a 45-minute news presentation. In our headlines, lawmaker calls for action on illegal Burkinabe migration amid security concerns in southeastern Liberia. Refugee schools abandoned as citizens and children's sight and said on background struggling to land. Foreign Minister says government engaged in U.S. taking proactive steps to avert deportation. And away from Liberia, those were the news. Reading headlines. Now keep tuned for this and many other developments. Heading this presentation is me, Zika and Vulule. But this is our news bulletin. The United Liberia Inland Church has convened a week-long conference at the campus of the Liberia International Christian College in Ghana as part of its annual activities. The conference, which brought together hundreds of unique congregants from across Liberia, is the biggest event to be held by the religious body annually. This year's conference is held under the theme Living a Fulfilledness of Life in Jesus Christ, based on the biblical text John 10 verse 10b. With the global together glorifying Christ, the United Liberia Inland Church is among the oldest denominations in Liberia, with about 30,000 members in Liberia and within the Mana River Basin, including Sierra Leone, Guinea, and La Cote d'Ivoire. Most of the activities at this year's conference include preaching, teaching of the Bible, leadership meetings, as well as fundraising for mission support, among others. Adding to history, the United Liberian Inland Church began when 8 youth pioneers ministries from the World Evangelization Crusade, now Worldwide Evangelization for Christ, WEC, left Liverpool, England, and brought the good news of Jesus Christ to Liberia. Like other denominations which upon their arrival in Liberia began their evangelizing in some targeted communities or ethnic group and religions in Liberia, the inlanders also concentrated their evangelizing among the Dan, Mano, and the Bassa tribes. The church is now in 10 of the 15 counties in Liberia, according to the church statistics. The missionaries first established the Liberia Inland Mission with a focus on interior making sure The gospel reached rural people since the Midland. Churches were already established along the coastal region. Within years, the Liberian Inland Mission, the LMR, established 6 mission stations. The Gay Peter Mission Station in Bassa, the Riverside Mission Station, the Flompa Mission Station in Nimba, as well as the Gaple, Ban, and Secretary Mission Stations, also in Nimba, respectively. In 1917, the LRM missionaries supervised the first election of their leadership, headed by the late Reverend Donald Wanti, and also had the church name changed to United Liberian Inland Church. However, the congregation or conference is expected to climax on Sunday, February 2, 2025, where the national president, Reverend Abraham Colley, is expected to deliver a closing message for the year. The Liberian government has broken its silence on reports that the United States plan to deport over 1,500 Liberians living in country illegally. Earlier this week, reports engaged that the U.S. government is set to deport 1,563 Liberians as part of a broader check down on illegal immigration under the Trump administration. The deportation is part of the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement (REC's) effort to enhance structured immigration policies to targeting undocumented residents. Front Page Africa has learned that the Liberians in question are among the 1.4 million individuals RCE has listed for deportation as of November 2025. While the exact timeline for their removal remains unclear, reports indicate that deportations of undocumented immigrants policies. Speaking to the Front Page, Commander Syria Beslo Yanti said that while Liberian government has not received official measures, Mr. Yanti's comment came a day after President Donald Trump signed the Lincoln Reader Act into law, making a significant shift into U.S. immigration policy. The law mandates the declaration and potential deportation of undocumented immigrants accused of theft and violent crimes, even before conviction. The legislation is named after Lakin Riley, a 22-year-old nursing student who was killed by an undocumented immigrant in February 2024. The controversial law has intensified immigration enforcement across the United States. Following the passage of the bill, reports surfaced of an updated list of the first 110 Liberians scheduled for the deportation. The list allegedly includes details such as birthdays, counties of origin, arrival dates in the U.S., and current living situations. While the Liberian government has not yet verified the list, reports of impending deportations have raised concerns of the affected individuals, their families, and Liberians' already fragile economic. In response to the report, a statement attributed to the Liberian embassy in Washington, D.C. confirmed that the government is actively engaging with the U.S. officials. The embassy emphasized that the government is committed to protecting interests of its citizens abroad and is seeking diplomatic solutions. It added that Foreign Minister Nyanti has requested a meeting with the new U.S. authorities to deportation. It further assured the President Joseph Numa Broadcast Senior administration is committed to ensuring the of Liberia abroad. If the deportation proceed, it will not be the first time Liberia has faced such a situation under the Obama administration. Many of citizens in Liberia voted, many of them without criminal records. Upon arrival, several were detained, and it took strong advocacy from civil society groups in secure their release. Western Liberia has on the leadership of who have initiated to Asian table in order to ongoing is until January 30th that national and work on a fire force engagement. Then